So today about to be reacting to CapDriveMontana story. Milwaukee rapper was facing 40 years in prison. How did he get out of this one? Only time she'll tell in the video. Let's see.
Rapper Dante Garrett behind bars.
Would I take a plea for 10 years if I was snitching?
What case was you just fighting? Just now?
I was fighting already.
Man, this man DJ Jerry be everywhere. I made a song with folks. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the nigga that I made the song with. I guess he hate me for whatever reason, but yeah, bro. I made a song with dude before.
It ain't no secret.
He smooth as hell, bro. Cool ass nigga, I'm telling you.
Welcome back to another episode of True Street TV, where we cover everything street related. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and let's get right into it. Today's story brings us back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, one of the most slept on cities in terms of rap talent, in my opinion, and a city where a lot of rappers actually live what they're rapping about, as the street culture in Milwaukee is still dominated by hustling and getting money, similar to Detroit, rather than shooting guns like Chicago, creating countless rappers from the city to speak on their life in the booth. That brings us to the man we're here to talk about today, 27-year-old Dante Garrett, or better known by his rap name, CapDriveMontana. Born on the north side of Milwaukee near 29th and Capitol Drive. As I've said many times in past videos,
that's why his name CapDriveMontana. I mean, I guess kind of figures.
Side is known as being the most gutter and dangerous side of Milwaukee. Capitol Drive also happens to be the most dangerous street in Milwaukee, as it is a 3-lane street going all the way through the north side, known for reckless drivers speeding up and down.
Man, Capitol got to be the most popular street in Milwaukee, other than, I'm gonna say Capitol and Burleigh. Yeah, Capitol and Burleigh. Like, because Capitol issue all the way, you can see the differences between the neighborhoods. If you start at the bottom of Capitol and go all the way up, you see how the neighborhood changes and how the police get more strict. But yeah.
A new report ranks the most dangerous streets in the city. Capitol Drive is by far and away at the top of the list.
For sure. Then everybody rapping about Capitol Drive and everything.
Capitol Drive is by far and away at the top of the list.
I might catch a ticket. That shit sound ridiculous.
Montana wouldn't exactly have a chance at a normal life, being born right into the trenches. He was taught how to sell drugs by older guys in his neighborhood as young as 11 years old, which may sound crazy, but in Milwaukee, this is a regular occurrence. By the time Montana was 16, he made his first 10 bands in the streets and was a well-known face on the north side. A year later,
I feel like everybody that's from Milwaukee, not everybody, but like a good majority of people that's from Milwaukee dabble into selling drugs before. Like, we gotta hustle, we gotta get money some type of way. And it's like, I tried that, but it's like, it wasn't really working out for me. You know what I'm saying? I had my own people backdooring me, all type of stuff. Paranoid about the police always behind me. I kept getting buzzed down in a car with the police. I didn't have enough to get booked, but it was enough to get a fat fine. So yeah, but it wasn't for me, bro. I like life the way it is. The family man that I am now, got my daughter, got my fiance, all that extra. Life couldn't be more greater, I'm telling that.
17 years old, he would catch his first case as an adult, being caught with a gun in April of 2014. Just 2 months later, in June of 2014, Montana will be caught
concealed carry weapon, resisting, obstructing the officer, possession of weapon,
another firearm, and be placed on probation.
He must have caught a pistol.
Being caught with a gun.
Yeah, I got a class A misdemeanor too. I got caught a pistol too.
That big of a.
And they took my toys. That hurt my soul, man. That's crazy.
Well, as let's say Illinois, as long as you're not already a felon, it's only a misdemeanor in Wisconsin to unlawfully carry a gun. Going into the year 2015, Montana was knee-deep in the Milwaukee streets. The Milwaukee rap scene was growing, with the Blessed Team and Wonder Red Reed being hot in the city.
Man, what y'all know about Blessed Team, man? Y'all don't know about no Blessed Team.
And listening to these local artists would inspire Montana to start rapping himself. Munch Lauren was also a big rapper in the city, as he dropped Big Money in the summer of 2015, which still gets plays to this day. In January of 2016, just 5 days after Montana's birthday, he would release
Big Money, yeah. But Big Money. That's that twerking song. You know what I'm saying? I always love twerking that to Big Money. Trust. If you've been to a Milwaukee party, trust. When Big Money come on, bro, I know what time it is, bro.
Old Kobe, which was going absolutely crazy in the streets and instantly had his name buzzing.
Young nigga ballin' hard like the old Kobe with a click for the shooters, better than that boy Janelle.
This big song would kickstart Montana's rap career, but like many other Milwaukee rappers, this would also put him on Milwaukee police's radar.
Tell me why.
Montana will continue.
off topic, bro. I literally just shot a video about Solo Key, and I wasn't recording, bro. I'm not re-recording that video.
His Fast Life and will release Graham sometime this year.
I got a bad bitch draped in Gucci fair, shooting down north, left them boys stuck on brown deer.
Police will catch up to him and charge him with possession of narcotics in March. And just 4 days later was arrested again for possession of narcotics.
This nigga love jail, don't he? Felony bail jumping. Possession of cocaine. Ooh.
And cocaine.
That boy look
It was
like
clear
Tom,
Montana was fully dedicated to street hustling. He would also release a feature with Money Mine in July called Rico, and another feature called Dream Team with other Northside artists, which Montana went crazy on, showing his unique wordplay, wild shit talking the whole song. In August of 2016, he would find himself in trouble again after going on a high-speed chase in a stolen car and crashing the car. Police would arrest Montana, and in the car they would find...
This nigga is not, he ain't got no will. They just charged him so much on this one case right here. I mean, this one incident, my bad. Hit and run. Jesus. Bail jumping, felony. Again, come on, man. The vehicle operator fled to elude the traffic. Basically took him on a chase. Obstructing the officer. Tamper with the evidence, basically. Possession with intent to deliver controlled substance. Heroin. Oh my goodness. How is he not in jail? He had to go to jail after this, bro. Use of a dangerous weapon. Party to a crime. Possession with intent to deliver controlled substance. Cocaine. Use of a dangerous weapon. Party to a crime. Operating a motor vehicle without owner's consent. So he stole a car. He did all this and stole it. Oh my goodness.
Baggies, a scale, along with heroin, cocaine, and an M4 rifle.
He was riding too loaded, bro. What has he got going on? Court orders defendant turned over to Justice Point for supervision. Absolute sorority in the defendant to be monitored and drug tested. The court ordered defendant to maintain absolute sorority. No uses of possession of controlled substances without a valid prescription taken in a manner of fashion. No possession of a dangerous weapon or firearms. Filed pretrial release conditions order.
On a $10,000 bond. His bond was initially $30,000, and his lawyer would request for a bail reduction, which was granted, allowing him to be released on the $10,000 bond. Rumors would begin circulating around the city, calling Montana a snitch after his friend Moochie would go on Facebook accusing Montana of telling on him. Shortly after bonding out from jail, Montana will release a first day out. After this, Montana will release one of his best songs to date, in my opinion, called Life on the Run, detailing
this my favorite song by dude. I ain't gonna lie. This is my favorite song by CapDriveMontana.
Years in prison.
Say, if they won't see me till I'm 68. 68. Hey. And I'm on the run.
He would also drop his only mixtape to date at the end of 2016 called Montana vs. the State. Montana would also start beefing with his old friend Cushy Chris, who he previously collabed on a song with. Apparently, Chris' house was ran in and robbed while he attended a Bucks game, and people began pointing the finger at Montana.
You going around telling niggas Montana broke in my house. Niggas stop fucking playing with me, you bitch ass niggas. When niggas ready your house, who you calling, nigga? Who you calling, nigga? Montana. Montana, bro. Montana, bro. Niggas broke in my house, bro. Niggas broke in my house. Crime. Nigga.
His other friend Moochie, who was also on that song, will begin beefing with Montana as well, claiming Montana told police he was in the car that Montana crashed and was caught with the drugs in.
Damn! Told on him for no reason. Oh, okay. He was never booked for that, so he's just talking on the internet.
Rumors spreading around that Money Mont had stole Montana phones while he was in jail, which is a common occurrence in Milwaukee. After going back,
and they love taking them phones. That's where the heads be at. That's where the money at. The money be on the phones. For y'all to understand, that's out of state. Why are they stealing flip phones? Because that's where the money at, man. That's where all the heads at. The heads. That's where all the customers at. You feel me?
For some time, Montana would hit the studio and make his biggest song to date, Extortion. This and Cushy Chris. This song has over
Nah. I think this is my favorite song by CapDriveMontana. Montana has some bangers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I know this song word by word. I'm gonna say this one. I ain't gonna lie.
Today, and was the talk of the city for months after release.
We gonna start this shit off.
by saying fuck Chris. How you screaming friend game? And you tried to rob him, bitch. You said I ran in your house. This shit was free lick, so we
Cushy
trained
Chris
me
would
up
drop a
shit too. Then
response
took
to
your
this
Mac,
song,
bitch.
but it only
Come
has
on, bro.
around 80,000
Come on, bro. Y'all can't say I don't be listening. I don't be tapped into the Milwaukee music. Come on, man. Y'all can't. I'm
views.
tapped in with my
Another
city.
rumor will begin spreading that Montana had wore a wire on a man named Demetrius while purchasing 10 grams of heroin. And a supposed video of this transaction was released on Facebook.
The following is be a conversation of the CS purchasing approximately 10 grams of heroin from Demetrius James.
Damn, him and they said the kids was still in there, bro.
Whoa. I remember this drop. Hey, man. Listen, bro. I'm not the snitch police, but this is dead wrong, cuz you in a bind, so you about to get the people, you about to give up some people to the feds or the police so you can get a lighter sentence, so your consequences ain't as harsh. You dead wrong for that.
Bro, that's why we gotta be safe out here, big bro. We know, my nigga.
Oh, that shit crazy.
It's the whole team.
Yeah.
This the whole
Montana's name was
This the whole 10? Oh, my.
out buzzing all over the city. From
I remember that. So we just gonna act like that didn't happen? Because I definitely forgot. I be seeing a lot of Milwaukee rappers under his post. I guess snitching.
To his music.
I'm not the snitch police, but it is what it is, bro.
He was the talk of Milwaukee at the top of 2017 and will go live showing his paperwork after the snitching allegations. He would show how he didn't tell police who the passenger was to clear his name of snitching on Moochie.
The boy was the talk of the city, right? Your boys are, them hating ass niggas, but we got paperwork now. I walked Garrett from his cell to the interview room at District 5 to question him regarding his incident. While walking Garrett, he stated that he didn't want to go to the interview room because he wasn't going to make what? A statement.
We got you on wire, though. Unless they tapped his car. It's too many coincidences, bro. But, hey, I'm not the snitch police. I'm just a music fanatic. I fucks with his music, but come on, man.
On to release old
Now this nigga a scammer, by the way. If y'all didn't know. Spoiler alert. He up in Texas scamming, yeah.
January, right after extortion, which also went crazy in the city.
You can make 100,000 in a week. CapDrive, we the black mob. I feel like big meat.
On January 21st, Milwaukee would respond to a shots fired call and spot a Ford F-150 with bullet holes and casings around the car, suggesting it was involved in a shootout. Police would find cocaine, a bulletproof vest, and they would also find around 30 of Montana versus the State CDs in the truck. After also
That was Montana in the car. Damn, bro.
finding Montana's fingerprints in the truck, police would arrest Garrett and put his face on the news 2 weeks later in February.
20-year-old Milwaukee rapper Dante Garrett behind bars. He's known to law enforcement by his stage names Montana, CapDriveMontana, and Big Homie Montana. He's uploaded several videos of his music on YouTube.
Funny enough, when Montana was going live about the Cushy Chris situation, he's actually seen in the same truck that police later found. Montana would have to sit in jail after being charged
Caught
with
him
bail jumping.
red-handed. Damn. Red-handed. And he got good taste, though. You know what I'm saying? Pickup truck is very useful.
His previous cases and will receive a
tighten
new
up
bail
my
of around
ring light,
$35,000. After spending the next year in jail fighting his cases, Montana will come to an agreement with the state, being sentenced to 6 years in prison. He will be sent to Dodge and then Ryoc, a prison that is seen for offenders under 25 years old. He will sit his prison time in Ryoc, which he worked on his craft in, even having a keyboard in prison, able to play the piano and rap over his own beats. He would be released back on the streets in July of 2020 after serving a little bit over 3 years after completing an early release program like we spoke about.
Hey, he made use with his time. He learned how to. He put on a couple pounds, but he learned how to play the piano. That ain't easy.
Videos. Montana will waste no time going back to work, releasing "Thank God for."
He got released and like thank God for heroin. Come on, man.
Just 1 week after being released, this will make huge waves across the city, sitting at over 500,000 views today.
Montana this, Montana that. Let's get serious. Would I take a plea for 10 years if I was snitching? Let me put you broke bitches on a little secret, dog. I just counted 30 racks in 30 minutes.
Just a few days later, he would release an EP called Street Therapy with songs like Dear God, which he shot the video for a few days after this release.
Got the devil staying next door, he my neighbor. I've been putting in work for dog, he owed me a favor.
In October, he will go and do an interview with DJ Jerry, a well-known DJ around Milwaukee.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I got a song with folks. Real cool dude. I might actually go touch up some of my old music with him. Probably make some new music with him, bro. He's smooth player as hell, swear to God. But yeah.
I was surprised at this interview as DJ Jerry seemed to be trolling Montana with snitch questions.
But you gotta answer each question in the box in 20 seconds or less. You ready? All right, grab the first one, bro. Read what it say. Read it out loud. Read it out loud. Read what it say. What it say?
Have you ever planted grits in one of your homies' crib?
Yeah.
Hell no, never will. Ain't never did it, like I said. But nigga ever show some proof of that, I'll give you 50,000 a day.
But Montana was able to brush it off and complete his interview, claiming he wasn't police at
Real player nigga.
In this interview, Montana would also speak on Money Mont stealing his phones after he was arrested.
Yeah, he fooled me, thought he was going crazy. That is really waiting for me to get knocked. They run off with them phones. My mama, I got knocked. They came up with the opportunity, like, damn, bro, doing 5 G's a day on a slow day. What up? Why not? Why not? It don't make sense, my nigga. They're like, fuck, bro. They niggas thought they had an opportunity. Like, a lot of niggas ain't shiesty. It's just when they see some money in front of them, they opportunities.
Montana also spoke on Moochie running from the car and leaving all his drugs and a gun behind for Montana to take the fall for.
I was riding with, I don't say names, but the streets know who it was. I was riding with bro. No bullshit. Motherfucker got on the chase. Bro jumped out the car, threw everything back in the car on me. Through the woo, through the gun, all public, look it up, I ain't lying.
The next month in September, he would release All Facts, where he speaks on the case with Moochie.
Now this what happened, me and Moochie, we was sliding every day, 200 grams, how we ride. Out of nowhere, dog, the police got behind. I couldn't shake him, I told bro, just jump out, I'm gonna keep on driving. Hey, I got it in this song by saying free Moochie, bro. Free Moochie, I hope they do so I can fill you up with bullet holes. How you gonna try to run my name through the dirt, bitch? When I stay solid and I took the case for all this shit.
He will go into 2021 dropping more music like Dope Lingo.
Yeah, that is lame as hell. If that's the real story, bro, that is lame as hell. Nigga took all the charges, and you dirty up his name with no prior convictions. Like, you didn't get arrested or nothing, no black and white state in that. Moochie lame as hell. I'm not picking sides. I don't even know who the hell Moochie is, but from the outside looking in, that's lame, bro.
And Hot 60. Also releasing another EP in April called Crack Baby. In May, he would release a song called Babyface Ray Remix with over 150,000 views today. Now we're in 2022. Montana has successfully stayed out of trouble for almost 2 years and is consistent with his music, although he definitely could have put some mixtapes together. He would continue to feed the streets with singles and music videos. He would release Off My Chest in January of 2022, speaking on a lot of things, including one of the Mari boys who is his cousin and left him hanging in prison.
KP, that boy makes some fire music, but I remember he dissed KP or something about, he about to say it right now, of course, but I remember hearing that verse. I'm like, merch, they was cousins. What the hell?
Got locked up, I hit you for some money. You said, go ahead, give your mama my number. And when she hit you up, niggas just stop answering. Now I'm richer than you niggas.
I can't stop laughing.
In February, Montana released Miami Vice, which is a hard song in my opinion, and I'm surprised it doesn't have way more views. He would also collab with Lil RB and Big P on a song in May called Grindin', which sits at almost 1 million views today. In 2023, Montana would end up back in prison facing revocation. I'm not sure what this case was over, but he would spend about a year in Stanley Correctional Institution before being released in June of 2024. He would release a song called Young Jock right after getting out, where the intro would talk about Montana killing a man in self-defense, and that's why he was locked up, but I have no further info on this and can't verify this.
A group of men pulled guns on him to Garrett, shooting and killing one. Charged with murder, Garrett stayed in the county jail, but his fortunes seemingly changed when a jury ruled he killed in self-defense, making him a free man once again.
It's going down.
He would also run into Demetrius, who is the man Montana is accused of wearing a wire on. Montana would post a video to Instagram showing Demetrius, where he would go on to say that Montana never wore a wire on him, and that there was a third man in the car who was attempting to set both of them up at the same time.
Damn, so hey, it took years. He could have came out and said that. Probably not, because he's probably waiting for the case to blow over. But hey, my boy innocent. You ain't snitch? Yes, sir.
My name is I told on the nigga, or wire on the nigga, and all kind of shit. And you know, I let y'all run with that shit because I knew that this day was gonna come. Where after all the bullshit, when you hear something from the horse's mouth, you can't dispute that. Just give me 1 second.
What it do, y'all? You know, there's a lot of bullshit going on with bro name and mine. You know what I mean? Just to clear the air on that shit, you know what I mean? Me and bro end up getting set up at the same time. You know what I mean? So You know, as far as the videos and all that shit go, you know what I mean? Another nigga put that on us, man. You know what I mean? Bro solid, he 100. And shit, for the record, man, y'all owe bro apology for that shit, for real.
Hey, state your name so they.
You know, I remember seeing something like this. Or yes, I remember seeing something. I don't really know these names like that or these faces to piece it together. But yeah. Yeah. I remember his name got cleared up. It wasn't too long ago. It had to be like 2023, 2024. One of the two. You know, time be flying when you get older, bro. I tell you.
Oh, y'all, as they said, you know, the video said my name, Demetrius James. Shit, you're hearing it from the horse's mouth.
Since then, Montana has spent his days on Instagram showing off hundreds of thousands of dollars and seems to be living the dream life. He
That boy
then changed
scamming.
his rap name to Seven Figure Montana and hasn't been dropping music that much as he is focused on other things. I'd like to see him spend time creating another mixtape. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts and let me know who I should cover next.
Hey, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Honestly, bro. That's real humble, real, bro. Cause it's like when that snitch jacket get thrown, people they so quick to no. They quick to clear it up in the bud, nip it up in the bud, cause they know that they street credit is at risk. You know what I'm saying? This nigga waited years to really clear the air on what happened. Years, almost a decade to clear the air. No, let me know what y'all think, and I'm catching niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.